Listen, we gotta talk about the Highlander series.
May it be, Duncan MacLeod, the Highlander.
I got introduced to the Highlander series in the 90s through the TV show. The series follows Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod, a Scottish warrior from the Highlands of Scotland, hence the name Highlander. Duncan MacLeod is an immortal that's been traveling the world for over 400 years. Duncan's been on adventures all over time and through history. A lot of the times, he has to face another immortal that's trying to defeat him in order to gain his power and his knowledge. This conflict among the immortals is called the game, where immortals face each other, and the only way to beat an immortal is to decapitate them. And then you get all the power and knowledge that they absorb through their lifetime, especially from other immortals that they've beaten as well. This game continues until there can be only one, the final immortal that's left alive with the power of all the immortals. The rules of the game are, you can't fight on Holy Land. Aside from that, an immortal can step to any other immortal, announce themselves and their intention to fight, and they can fight with a bladed weapon. That's it. Then they get fucking busy. I've always loved this concept because essentially it's fucking beef on sight. I don't care if you're in ShopRite, Pathmark, Stop and Shop, the Bodega. I see you. I got my thing on me. I'm announcing myself and we're getting fucking busy. The entire vibe of Highlander is basically 50 Cent's song Many Men.
Many men wish death upon me. Blood in my dog and I can't see.
The grand prize of the game and being the victor is that you get the knowledge of every single immortal that ever lived. Oh, I almost forgot. To gain another immortal's knowledge after beheading them, their body gets surrounded by all this energy and then suddenly lightning strikes you from above, and that's how the knowledge is transferred. A regular week for Duncan MacLeod is just going to get some groceries, maybe stopping by the library, possibly doing somebody to the death, then getting struck by lightning on a day-to-day basis. This is an entirely wild way to live. That's the life Duncan MacLeod and the rest of these immortals are living. And I'm with that shit. However, not all immortals want to do that. Some immortals just want to chill. They're not interested in the game at all. I love the concept of the Highlander because we're seeing a bunch of different immortals go through vastly different cultures over centuries. There's a lot you can tell about an immortal from the way they dress, from their accent, from their sword especially. I just love this notion that there are these people that have gone through time and learned all these different things over their lifetime, and now they're about to fucking duke it out. And that they're immortals that know each other and they've been boys or girls for long ass times, over fucking hundreds of years. The concept is just so dope, and whenever I find myself in a situation or a game where there's only one winner, I always say, oh, so this is like Highlander rules, right? There could be only one. My favorite thing about the TV show was seeing Duncan MacLeod in all these past lives throughout history. And in the very first episode, you find out that he was trained by the original Highlander, Connor MacLeod, his kinsman. And since I was more familiar with the TV show, I decided to recently watch the movies and find out more about the original Highlander, Connor MacLeod. That was a mistake. Listen, the movie came out in 1986. Fire theme song. Fire concept. Trash movie. This shit was horrible. The second one was way worse. The third one, a little better, because Mario Van Peebles was the bad guy. But God, this was such a bad movie, but it's beautifully bad. It's beautifully bad. I almost got a divorce watching this shit because I told my wife, hey, you're not paying attention. She says, Omar, it's the same premise. He thinks he's the only one. He finds another motherfucker that's stepping to him. What are we talking about? It's the same formula, but that formula is gold. That formula is gold, goddammit. I somehow both hate the movies, yet love them? Let me tell you just how wild this movie is. When Duncan MacLeod finds out he's an immortal and he's casted out from his clan, the immortal that reaches out to him is a dude, Juan Ramirez. My fault, Juan Sanchez Villalobos Ramirez. He arrives at Connor MacLeod as a Spaniard, but he's actually Egyptian. This shit is wild, fam. He's wearing that fucking fit. This man is here with 1500s era Ric Flair energy, but he's not holding down gators, he's holding down peacocks. Dog, an immortal dressed like this challenging me? No, you got it. You got it. Meanwhile, Connor MacLeod was rocking a trench coat and fucking sneakers. That's sicko behavior. I don't want any problems with this immortal. The sword is whatever. The fact that you're rocking sneakers and jeans with a trench coat, no. And back to our boy Duncan MacLeod, who looks like the boy band member that can fucking fight. Now, I still have to see the final film, Highlander Endgame, that has both Duncan MacLeod and Connor MacLeod in it. And yeah, it might be bad, but I don't give a fuck. I love this concept and theme so much. I'm just a really big fan of people either throwing hands or getting busy with swords, and Highlander just fits the bill for me. I'm just saying, you might want to check out the Highlander series because there's a reboot coming, and they got Henry Cavill starring as a new Highlander. It just got moved forward. So, check out the series, go back to some nostalgia before we get a reboot. You can You can leave the movies alone though.